Have you seen this before? It's called Conway's Game of Life, and for years I'd see it online and be fascinated for a bit, then close the tab and completely forget about it. So I finally got fed up with my laziness and challenged myself to learn everything about it and build it in Godot in one day. How hard could it be? So I did some research, and by research I mean asking ChatGPT to explain it like I'm 5. And apparently this is a cellular automaton. There are cells, they live, they die, and somehow that makes all of these. Here's how it actually works. Every cell looks at its 8 neighbors, and the number of neighbors decides the next state of the cell. These are the rules of the game. You can pause and have a look. Let's do this then. My first instinct was giving every cell its own Godot node. Let's see. So I decided to use a texture to display the cells. 1 pixel per cell. Clean and simple. So I got the texture rendering, scaled it up, threw in random cell states. So far, everything's going according to plan. Surely I won't do anything stupid and fuck it up.
A few moments later.
I coded the actual logic. It wasn't that hard. The simulation should be working now. Okay, now it should work. At least now, we've got some form of a simulation running. After some debugging and surgically removing my own stupidity from the code, it finally happened. Right, also it's kind of boring to just stare at. So, here's a play button and a single step button. Then I made it cover the whole window instead of one sad square in the corner.
Nice.
Quick reminder, this is already scaled 6x, and I was getting like 20 FPS at that. Obviously no one would be crazy enough to run this at 1:1 scale. That'd be deranged. That's exactly what I did. It's so bad. The fans are screaming and this isn't even hitting 1 FPS. The counter doesn't go below 1. It even took 2 seconds to close the window. Not doing that again. I can't afford another laptop repair this year. Now here's the thing. I could see all these interesting patterns emerging, but I had zero control over where they appeared. Just a random seed doing whatever it wanted. So I added the ability to paint cells directly onto the grid. Left click brings a cell to life, right click kills it. And there's a clear button for when I want to start fresh or just feel like playing God. Want to see something cool? Turns out this simple grid of on and off pixels has actual, named life forms living inside it. First up, still lifes. Patterns that just don't change, ever. The block, the beehive, they hit a stable state and just sit there, smug, forever. Then there's oscillators. Patterns that flip between a couple of states on loop. The blinker's the simplest one, just 3 cells rotating back and forth like it's stuck in a loop. And then, the glider. 5 cells that shift diagonally across the grid, 1 step at a time, forever, until they hit something. This tiny 5-pixel pattern is basically the mascot of the entire game of life. Turns out gliders are just the smallest version of something bigger, spaceships. Same idea, just larger patterns that translate across the grid instead of staying put. Some of these took actual mathematicians years to discover. And look, I think that's pretty cool on its own. But before I go, this is actually my first YouTube video. And if you made it this far, thank you, genuinely. And here's something to show my appreciation for you all. And there it goes. So that was how I made Conway's Game of Life. Anyways, like if you liked. If you want to watch me do more stuff like this, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.